Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and today we're going to the last gaming collection of the series of Nintendo, because I think I pretty much covered my entire gaming collection for almost every Nintendo console except the Wii. And I don't know why I left the Wii for last, but due to the fact that my recent video was me building up the red Wii, the red transparent Wii that was customized. I bought the parts and everything. If you want to know more about that, be sure to check the video in the description below after this video. In this video, I'm going to show you my entire Nintendo Wii collection video. So let's get going. Let's see what I have, and we're going to start off with the Mario games here. Okay, so I have Super Mario Brothers Wii. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. That's the first game I'm going to show you. Yep. I got Mario Galaxy right here. Of course, everyone has to have those games, right? I also have Mario Galaxy 2, which I got a release date myself. Has everything in it. So yeah, you could tell that those games I need to have in my collection. I also got Super Paper Mario right here. This is Nintendo Selects, but it's pretty mint, I must say. I had to buy the disc separately when GameStop was closing down, and then I bought the case and the manual after that. Mario Kart Wii. Of course, almost every Wii collector needs to have this game, of course. This is the standard for almost every Wii collection here. Very common, very awesome. Mario Kart, you know what it is. Mario Party 8 right here. Mario Party 9. That was the very last Mario Party that came out on the Nintendo Wii in its last year being active. I got this for over 50 bucks online. It's going up in price, but not as much as some of the Mario Party games on the GameCube, but it's getting there. Mario Sports Mix. Yep, this is a variety of different sports titles in little sections of the game as well. Got Mario Strikers Charge. Still missing the manual, by the way. I got Mario Super Sluggers. It's pretty mint, this game. Very, very mint. Maybe you won't tell how mint it is exactly, but it's pretty... Even the disc itself is almost clean, completely. That's all I'm gonna say. No scratches, barely. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I remember I bought this from Kmart. The only Wii game I actually bought from Kmart, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a Game of the Year award right here. I also own WarioWare Smooth Moves. Yep. This was one of my first Wii games actually, because since I was a big fan of WarioWare back in the day, this was probably the first game I bought before I got the actual Wii. So that's pretty crazy. Wario Land Shake It. Yep, this is a standard Wario Land game. I think it's the last Wario Land game that ever came out, because after that it's just WarioWares, and Wario's been taking a break for quite a while. Then we got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat right here. Still missing Donkey Kong that's supposed to be on the GameCube, but this is one Donkey Kong game I have yet to play. So I really got to get to playing this. I heard it's a pretty decent Donkey Kong type of adventure game, like side-scroller. So honestly, I'm gonna have to get to this game pretty soon, sooner rather than later. Because, you know, how can I miss some of the Donkey Kong games, right? I also got Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is the return of the traditional Donkey Kong Country type of gameplay in a more modern console compared to the Super Nintendo version. And it's very, very hard, I'll tell you that. Now let's go to the Kirby games real quick. I got Kirby Epic Yarn. This is way cheaper than the extra Epic Yarn 3DS. So if you want to play this game in a budget, then just get Epic Yarn. It's probably under $20 still. Here it is, guys. We got Kirby Return to Dreamland right here. Of course, I have the sequel to it right over here. So yeah, I have both of these games. Obviously, this is the more recommended game you should be playing at this point. This one, if you want to keep it to your collection or play it how it was originally meant to be played, I guess. But this is the one that came out as the extended edition with the Magbo adventure as well. That continues from this game as well. Put that back. Kirby's Dream Collection right here, which pretty much has the first 6 main Kirby adventure games. Yep. So it has Kirby's Dream Land 1, 2, 3, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby Superstar, and Kirby 64. So all of them into one disc. This is probably one of the best celebration type of game Nintendo has ever pulled out, because they have exactly what the fans wants. To have a bunch of games, they have challenges, and they have a couple of Kirby Right Back At Ya anime episodes as well. So that's pretty awesome. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. This is probably one of the only games I ever spent over $100 on this, because I had no other choice, because I was looking for this game to complete my Fire Emblem collection. Well, I'm still missing a few, but for Wii and for GameCube, I'm glad to have it already. Because they're not cheap whatsoever, that's for sure. Yep, it is complete in box, by the way. I also got Pokemon Battle Revolution. Without Pokemon Pearl and Diamond, this game is crap. But with it and you have your own Pokemon, this game could be good, but there are some faults with the game. But if you were to ask me which game looks better in animation wise and graphic wise, this looks way better than Sword and Shield, and almost just as good as Scarlet and Violet, if not better, because of the animation still better, in my opinion. Poke Park 2, I'm still missing Poke Park 1, I'm still kind of looking for the game right now. Trying to get a complete in box. I don't have the manual for this, unfortunately. But yeah, at least I have the game. It was pretty cheap when I got it. I think it was like $15 when I bought it in Game-On. Then we have Sin and Punishment right here. The only physical Sin and Punishment game that ever got localized, by the way. Xenoblade Chronicles, the first Xenoblade of the whole thing until it got re-released 2 times. But yeah, I got this from GameStop when it was GameStop exclusive. I remember I got this at launch. The Last Story. Yep, we're going to the Operation Wingfold type of games right now. And of course the third one of the Operation Wingfold, Pandora's Tower, right here. And I remember I got this for $20 back in GameStop like 6 years ago. Now it's worth over $100, I think. Wii Sports Resort. This is the most recent game on the Wii that I got from a pawn shop for about $15 or $20. No, actually I think it was $25, my bad. Yeah, I seen it cheaper before in the past, but I haven't seen too much of this lately in the wild. I saw it and I'm like, yeah, I think I need to add Wii Sports Resort in my collection. And when I actually played it for myself, I really did enjoy it a lot more than Wii Sports. That's all I'm gonna say. You can put a lot more hours into this than Wii Sports, the original. Imagine that. Wii Play, of course, every Wii collection is most likely gonna have this game. Wii Play Motion. This is the sequel of the Wii Play. So let me show them both right here. The back, the front, you get the idea. And we're only a little over halfway through my collection. I believe there's some loose discs that I'm going to show you after that as well. So I'm going to look those up pretty soon. Got Rhythm Heaven Fever. This is a pretty high dollar game. I remember I got this for only $15 in Walmart when they were on clearance. So that was pretty crazy. Phantom Brave. This is the only Phantom Brave I own, by the way. Fortunately, I don't have the music CD, but I got everything else in the package. It's still pretty affordable today, just letting you know. Metal Slug Anthology. That does come with 6 Metal Slug games, as you can see here. So there's a bunch of games in one, just like the Kirby one. I also got Metroid Other M right here, complete in box. I got Spectrobes right here. Very good packaging. Still very affordable, I believe. Soul Calibur Legends, the only Soul Calibur game other than the Soul Calibur 2 with Link that came out on a Nintendo console. Because as far as I remember, after this game, I don't think any other Soul Calibur game came on any Nintendo consoles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I saw a Soul Calibur game on the 3DS or on a Switch or a Wii U for sure. So this was probably one of the only times Soul Caliburs had a present and exclusive for the Wii for some reason. Because you could waggle the Wii remote and stuff like that with this game in order to fight. It was those times, as you could see. Nights. Yep, Nights Journey of Dreams. And I'll tell you, if you're looking for games like this is still very affordable today. Trauma Center New Blood. This is the only Trauma Center game I own overall. I got this for less than $5 in the pawn shop back in the day, when the pawn shop was still taking in Wii games pretty actively. Zack and Wiki. I got this also in a pawn shop a few years ago as well. I heard this game was pretty nice, but I have yet to play it. But yeah, I do have it in my collection as part of my backlog pretty much. Heavenly Sword, or should we call it in the original form, the Snow Goddess Sayuki, which is out on the Switch and strictly limited if I'm not mistaken. Check the description below if you want to have a copy of this game. It's not called Heavenly Guardian on the Switch, it's called Snow Princess Sayuki. I don't know why they call it Heavenly Guardian. If anyone can clarify why they gave that name in the English version instead of the Snow Goddess or Snow Princess Goddess Sayuki, whatever it's called, well, let me know, because yeah, if you want that game, if it's too expensive on the Switch for you or out of your reach, this is another way to play it. It's literally like less than $15 still. Boom Blocks. I remember I got this from Walmart in the late 2010s. Yeah, I'm not joking around. And probably 2019 or something like that. They still had this in stock in a Walmart at that time. I think it was 2018, 2019. A Boy and His Blob. And here is only the CD. I have yet to play this, but I heard it's pretty good. And I don't have the manual, so I'm gonna have to look for that eventually. Here it is, guys. I got Punch Out right here. Yeah, pretty much the last Punch Out game that ever came out, and the last Punch Out game before that was the Super Nintendo. It's glad to see like a modern Punch Out on the Wii, for sure. I know a certain person that loves boxing games. I'm a big fan of it too. I got Saints. It's like a arcade shooter. As you can see more or less what it is back here. This is not the Wii U. This is not a Wii U game. I'm gonna tell you why right now. This is not Star Fox 64. I already showed on the Wii U collection video. Link in the description below if you want to check that out. This is actually Bit Trip Complete. So this is like the more complete version compared to the 3DS version. It's a pretty rare game, I must say. I don't think it is that cheap either. But I had it back in the day for pretty cheap. Or on a trade. I got Animal Crossing City, folks. Missing manual, unfortunately, but you get the idea. Flank Smash. This is pretty much the game that came with a Wii Remote Plus to test out the effectiveness of the Wii Remote. Right here. That it comes with Wii Sensor Pro Plus, and you pretty much waggle your Wiimote all over to break blocks and stuff. It's pretty fun, but it gets old quick, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Flank Smash. Musamasa right here, and yeah, it's complete in box. I used to own the Vita version, but I did sold that off because it was brand new sealed and it was going for like almost 200 bucks at this time, so I decided to sell it at that time. Maybe I'll get that back later, but I did already play the game on the Wii, so I didn't have any reason to play the Vita version anytime soon. But I heard that's like the extensive version, so I may get it back at some point. I only paid like $16.99 back in the day before the pandemic. Now it's like $40-$50 if I'm not mistaken. Ninja Turtle Smash Up. If you like Smash Brothers and you like Ninja Turtle, definitely check this game out. I told you this in the last video as well, if I'm not mistaken. And here it is, guys. One of the rarest games I own on the Wii. Sakura Wars, So Long My Love. I did an old review on this a long time ago. You could also check that video in the description below of me reviewing this game, in case you want to find out more about it. Here is the complete in box. Yep. The disc is actually in very mint condition, just letting you know. And here's the back of it too. And then the last two games is Epic Mickey, the first one. Yep. It was under 10 bucks. I bought it back in the day. And Geometry Galaxy. I bought it in the pawn shop a few years ago. So yeah, that's pretty much the physical ones, the complete in box case ones, or well, I wouldn't call them all complete in boxes. Some of them did have a manual, but here's the overview of the whole thing. Of course, I forgot to show you Wii Sports. Of course, I got it in this little sleeve right here. And I got Castle of Shikigami 3. Yep, this is vertical shooter as well. It's pretty difficult and very challenging. But I only have the CD of this. I can't, for the life of me, find a manual or a case of this. It's gotten pretty rare, I must say. So, I almost forgot to show you my Wii remotes that I own on the Nintendo Wii. This is a Japanese blue Wii remote right here. The Mario one I got from Walmart back in 2014. And it did die at some point, but then I replaced the circuit board inside, and then now it works again. Another red Wii that I got from the Wii Mini when I bought it very cheap. And 2 red nunchucks, by the way, too. Like, I just keep finding these red nunchucks at one point, and like now I was able to find 2 of them. And those 2 are staying with me, of course. And let's not forget the Wii Classic Controller Pro, which is the second iteration of the original one without these handles down here. Of course, this is the best one you could buy. I never owned the original one. But yeah, those are the accessories I have. And I'm going to show you this Wii one more time. The Wii that finally works completely. So, let's get back to the conclusion. Yeah, what you guys think of my whole Nintendo Wii collection? Is there any games you still recommend me to try to find to complete my collection? What games do you have in your collection? Let me know and communicate with me in the comment section below about what you got on the Wii, what you liked about my collection, and anything else that comes to your mind. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. It can let other people know about this video, especially other Wii collectors that would like to see this video as well. Click the subscribe button if you like to be up to date with new videos I upload on this channel. With the bell, of course, don't forget to click the bell and share it with everyone you know to make sure that more people check this out and see what they think about it too. And see if they want to show off their Wii collection in a response video, even though you can't respond to the video anymore, but you get the idea. So Magbo Gaming says, I hope that you all enjoy the hunt. I hope that you find the games that you need to complete your collection. I hope that you have a lot of fun game hunting out there or online, wherever you're going to be looking for. I hope you enjoy the games you have. I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo Gaming out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, here are some other videos I have I believe you enjoy as well. Get fired up and gaming to your heart's content. See you there.